would like to tell you about how you can help create support for a support organization, and that is the Shape of Care. As Mindy has told you, and as I have told you, there is an increase in life expectancy and healthy old age, which sociologists call a social revolution. But for all the benefits of living longer, we also have needs, such as housing, transportation, personal care, financial support, and more. We have to figure all of this out as the need grows greater and greater. The five main groups working on these issues are the medical profession, we couldn't live without them, family members, essential, paid care workers, essential, policymakers, essential, and leaders of other organizations. And that's just the tip of the iceberg. I thought a list of five was long enough. You probably belong to one or more of these groups, and therefore you probably want to learn more. This is where the Shape of Care podcast comes in. Mindy Freed launched the Shape of Care podcast as a kind of experiment. Would people be interested? Well, interest exceeded her wildest dreams. 14,300 people have tuned in to listen. Talented people that she needed to launch the Shape of Care stepped up to the plate to give in-kind services or under market pay or to volunteer their services. Mindy estimates that the actual costs came to $60,000, which these kind people have contributed in various ways, not in cash. Mindy and her team also concluded that they should go for another season, season 2. But this time, they should pay the people who formerly were volunteers. And that is why she created this fundraising event. The Shape of Care podcast is now announcing a modest 2-week campaign from April 1 to April 14. And our goal is a modest one, to raise $10,000. And we are happy to accept gifts, large and small. Trenton, can you make it possible for me to be seen right now? Because I have, okay. So I wanted to explain to you how you can make a gift. One of the ways is to take a checkbook. This is an example of a checkbook, and you open it up, you take a pen, and you write Shape of Care, and then whatever amount you want to give, you sign it, etc. That's one way. And there are other ways. One of those is to follow the directions on what previously was on the screen. Trenton, can you bring that back, please? Thank you. Let's look at what it says. This project has been a labor of love with the support of friends and family. If you like what you're hearing, you can become a podcast sponsor. You can become a patron, which is not what we're pushing today, and you could just donate. And let me tell you about a donating plan that I came up with, and Mindy accepted. I am personally writing a check for $250. This is a match that somebody else will need to give $250. And that together is a $500 gift. Let's assume I get a match. That leaves only $9,500 to go. And I did the math. If 60 people give $150 each, the Shape of Care will have $9,000. If that happens, I'm going to give another $250 for another match, and we will have reached our goal. Does anybody have any question about the math? In the meantime, Mindy has submitted numerous grant applications, and she is quite confident that these will pan out. If you have any questions about how to make your gift, go to your chat function on this Zoom call, and you will see a page link for donor subscriber. If anyone has any questions, they should contact Mindy. Her email address is, and can you look at this, please, Trenton? Do you see that? Anyone have any trouble? Okay, it says contact at theshapeofcare, which is one word, .com. So I think we can do it.
Hey, Shula,
Yes,
it's .org.
it's .org.
Yeah, that's my bad. I didn't catch that when you showed it to me before.
Okay, so Mindy is human,
This is true.
in case you didn't know. Okay, so it is supposed to be .org, and I made a mistake. So I think we can do it. Wouldn't it be great if we could announce to the world on our next podcast that at the first fundraising event, Mindy Freed reached her goal. All the goals that Mindy has in mind be reached. Thank you.